angle side angle postulate. After watching this video, I will be able to use the ASA postulate to test for triangle congruence. The ASA postulate can be confused often with the angle side postulate because you're still given the same type of information. You're given two angles and a side, but now it depends on where the side is located that makes the information or the postulates different. So in our previous video, you should have learned that the AAS postulate says that the side given is not in the middle of the two angles. It's not an included side. But the ASA postulate has an included side, which means that the side given is in between two angles. So looking at an example, we have angle B congruent to angle E. We have angle A congruent to angle D. And then the side given to us, AB, is congruent to ED. Notice that that side is like in the middle of the two angles. It's not off to one side, it's an included side, and that's what makes it different. So in my example, if we want to determine if the two triangles are congruent and we want to state how we know, we have an angle congruent to one angle. We have a side and we have a second angle. We need to be sure that the side is either an included side, meaning in between the two angles, or it's off to one side, non-included. The side is in the middle of the two angles, so the side, the S, is in the middle of the two A's. So these are congruent. We have enough information to say these two triangles are congruent because of ASA. Now you try. You want to determine if the two triangles are congruent and state how you know. Before you can even identify the information given, make sure you recall that whenever you have two lines that kind of form this X, they create vertical angles that are congruent. Now in this example, we want to state what additional information is required in order to know that the triangles are congruent for the reason given. So we are told that one angle congruent to the other, and we are told of a side. So we have A and we have S. We just need a second angle. So there are two angles given to two angles that we could possibly use. However, if we were to use angle L congruent to angle C, those would not create an ASA because the side would not be in the middle. So this would not be a good choice. If we were to choose angle K congruent to angle B, then I would have angle side angle because the side is in between the two angles on both triangles. It cannot just be on one, it has to be on both. So the information we need would be to say angle K is congruent to angle B. Now you try. Looking at the two figures below, state what additional information is required in order to know that the triangles are congruent for the reason given.